grandparents live in Hong Kong. And this outfit was actually made for his older brother, who's in kindergarten now. And over the summer, his brother was a ring bearer in a wedding, and it was all about wearing traditional clothing, so he got to wear traditional Chinese clothing.
Oh, that's very special.
Yeah. So, what color do you see the most?
Red.
Red. Yeah, red is considered a lucky color in China. So for holidays, there's always lots of red everywhere. And this color is gold, right? Yellow or gold. That's also considered a lucky color.
Yeah.
So a long, long time ago in China, people would wear clothes like this, that look like this. The buttons would look like this. They were handmade buttons. And then they would wear hats like this. And they would wear shoes like the slippers he's wearing now. And if you can see, can you lift up your foot a little? It's hard to see. His slippers have dragons on them. And dragons are also considered a symbol of good luck. You want to turn around? Can you turn around, show them the back of your hat? Now the back of Declan, the hat that he's wearing, has this pretend braid in the back. So this is really not his, right? He didn't grow it in an instant. It used to be the style for boys to grow their hair really long and to put it in a braid in the back. So that's why when you buy these hats, it's kind of silly. They have the piece of the hair in it. And you would never want anybody to cut off. It was called a queue, or queue. So this is why there's some hair braided in the back of this hat. You ready for me to read the book?
That's very special, Declan. You look very handsome in your Chinese costume.
So this book is called Ringing in the New Year, and the author's name is Grace Lin. And one of the really cool things about Grace Lin is that she's from Massachusetts.
Huh?
She's a Massachusetts author, and so I believe she still lives in Massachusetts. And because she's Chinese, she actually writes a lot of stories that have featured Chinese people. Whether they're in China, they're like picture books like this, or even like chapter books for kids who are bigger. So this one teaches a great book for kids that are your age to learn about Chinese New Year. And you probably know some of this already, because I know you've been reading some other books. Bringing in the new year. Chinese New Year is usually in January or February. And here, like in Massachusetts, it's often snowy during that time, yeah. Is the new year coming? I hope so. We try to welcome it in. So here's a family. This is actually modeled after Grace Lin's family. She had her mommy and her daddy, and she had sisters. So this is just like her family. She's writing about her family. So Jijie sweeps the old year out of the house. Jijie means big sister, and she's cleaning the house. One of the Chinese traditions is to clean your house before it's time for Chinese New Year, so it's nice and clean. Baba hangs the spring happiness poems. In Chinese, Baba means father. Do you see how they're red? And then the paint on them is gold, because red and gold are lucky colors. Mama makes the get-rich dumplings. So when I was a little girl, I used to make the dumplings with my mom.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I don't do it anymore. I couldn't do it on my own.
I know. There are certain things that I said to my children, that's done with your grandma's generation. Don't expect me.
Mei Mei gets a fresh haircut. Mei Mei means little sister. And
it's crazy.
yeah, so sometimes my mom used to cut my own hair instead of us going somewhere. But that's also a tradition, getting a haircut. So you would clean the house, and you might get a new haircut. and I put on my new qipao dress for the New Year feast. Now will the New Year come? So another tradition is getting new clothes. So you might get a new outfit just for Chinese New Year. You wouldn't. And everybody gets together and they have special foods just for the New Year. They're all about fortune and good luck. Whoa. Do you hear pop, pop, pop? Do you hear the firecrackers? Are they bringing in the New Year? Just like New Year here, where we have fireworks, they do fireworks for Chinese New Year too. No different. I'm afraid that your friends can't see over here. Do you want to sit on the floor here? I want to make sure all your friends can see. No, but they bring in the lions. They're here to scare away last year's bad luck. They scare Mei too. Don't cry, Mei. Do they look like the lions we see at the zoo?
Yeah.
Do they? Are they the lions we see like colorful like this? No. And then people wear it's like a costume. They put it over their heads, and they pretend to be the lion, and they do a dance. They might stick inside, and it scares away the bad luck from last year. Where is the New Year? We carry the lanterns to light its way. I hope the New Year follows us soon. So lanterns are kind of light. Yeah, that's a lantern that's kind of in the shape of a cake. Maybe it's the year of the cake story. Look, here's the dragon. Auntie is waking him up by opening his eyes. The New Year must be coming. So there would be a dragon costume, and it could be very long, and many people would wear it. And the way to wake up the dragon is to paint in the eyeballs, the pupil. That's how you would wake it up. That's a tradition. And then they would do a dance with it. The dragon's awake. Is the New Year here at last? Do you want to open up the page? Do you see how long it can be?
That is.
It's so big. And you see that this character who's telling the story, she's holding something, looks like a big ball. That's supposed to represent the sun. And the dragon will follow the sun around in the dance.
Oh no, that's nice.
Of course, it's not a real dragon, so no one has to be scared. And that's what? Oh yeah, here's another picture. It's harder to see of a very long dragon.
Oh, it's dragon. Dragon. A really lion. With the dragon's bigger tower. Oh, lion.
So here are some things that they talked about, like the spring poems, and one of the traditions to eat a whole fish with the head right on it. They don't take the head off, they cook the whole fish. They might have a gong to make noise as part of the chasing away the bad luck. The lantern, here's another lantern. The dumplings, the new clothes. Children get a red envelope. And inside that special red envelope is it's money. And do you know that in China, you are considered a child until you get married?
Oh.
So you can be 30 years old and not married, and you still get a red envelope at Chinese New Year. Yes. So it doesn't matter how old you are. So if you are still not married, then you can keep on getting red envelopes from your neighbors and your family members. So that's, although you didn't get any red envelopes here. Some drums, some noisemakers, oranges. People in China visit each other, and often they bring they bring New Year's food, and one of the New Year's food they might bring are oranges or clementines because they're considered good luck.
Huh?
And that's the end of the book.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And those are other books by Grace Lynn.